Hey guys, so I'm basically gonna show you how I bathe. So check this out. Took a lot of trial and error to figure this out, but I bought a tubble to blow this up. It comes with this pump, and that's kind of self-explanatory. And it has the drain right there, and yeah, obviously fill it up there. And below that, you could power that with an EcoFlow battery, but this is the case for the tubble. And so then I use a Jookla hot water heater, and it's powered by propane. You need at least a 5-pound tank. That's what I got, a 5-pound, and that's the only one that fits in the car. I bought that on Amazon. It was like 70 bucks. A 20-pound is a lot cheaper, but that doesn't fit in my car. So the only place that will fill up a 5-pound is Costco, by the way. And then I got a hot tap water heater right here, and as you see, that it goes directly from there to the heater. Zoom out to power it. It also has D batteries right there, which you rarely have to replace, and then it has 2 hoses. The blue one is for the water to go in, and then this is to go out. And then I bought the outing kit, which comes with this pump right here, which hooks up to the battery, and I pump the water in from this beautiful river that's really clean. And I bought this case too for it, so that everything fits in super nicely. I bought the outing kit, so and I also purchased one of these. I bought an extra filter because sometimes the first one, which is in there, gets clogged because after I pump in all the water into here, you have to after I pump in all the water from here, you basically take that from there and put it in the bath so it just recirculates. And if you put any milk or anything like that in the bath, it basically clogs the filter, and then you're in the middle of the bath and all of a sudden it just stops working. And that's why you have to put this, you just get a second one. When you're done after every bath, you just take it apart, just wash it out, and there's like a filter in there, and you're gonna have to like clean that. The easiest way to clean this is with the Green Star juicer cleaner. Now to get this started, what you do is you have to open up the propane tank. You turn this on right here. And then this piece right here, you have to turn it on. And then I put the heat all the way up. And then I turn the water down, because this water is pretty cold. It's 34 degrees when I measured it. So we have to take 34-degree water and turn it into 100 and something degrees. And it has a temperature thing right here, which you can't really see because of the camera angle, but it's at 90, 91. And obviously it's not going to be that hot when you put it in, and it takes a while to fill up. So you have to wait a bit. Yeah, it's a lengthy process, but it's worth it because you can't really see on the camera. You kind of can. It's steaming. But the baths in this thing, so much nicer because one, you're using natural river water, and 2, you're in nature. I bought a second one of these red hoses, so you have to custom request that and custom request the filter. And the reason for that is because the blue one that it comes with isn't long enough. You can also buy a 25-foot one to pump the water if you want the bath to be farther away, but I haven't experimented really with that because I don't need that. And that's all there really is to it. I'll show you what I do once I'm done with this whole filling up process. So I'll be back. The other thing that I could really recommend that's also pretty important is make sure the pump and the battery are at least, I would say at least a foot or two away from the bath, because you don't want to be getting hit with radiation the entire time that you're taking a bath. Okay guys, so what I usually do also is I put this like in the case because this thing is loud. So turn that off now, and then this piece I usually take off and then reconnect it. It's easy, it's nice because these things just clip right on. And then throw it in here. I like to throw it as far back as possible. And then I want to make that more towards here. And I'll just turn it back on. Now the only difference is I turn up the water flow and I turn this down like to right around there, because let's see if I can get the angle for this. Yeah, the camera doesn't really pick up, but it shuts down once it gets to about 120, so you want to create a balance between these two so that I could just heat it up basically, but it doesn't overdo itself, and then you want to keep turning that down as it progresses. The water is pretty warm though. I would say it's somewhere around 80 to 90 degrees at least. Okay, now this would generally be the point where I put salt, vinegar, and milk in it. To be honest, I think the salt, vinegar, and milk makes it better because I've been in hot springs and I've been in this tub, and I feel a lot better after I get out of this tub with the salt, vinegar, and milk than I do from a hot spring. The only thing that I really could think of that would top this is obviously maybe a hot spring with salt, vinegar, and milk in it, or if you're in the middle of nature and there's a wooden tub, and then you get like a stainless steel pipe and then make a fire to heat up the water, and then you add salt, vinegar, and milk, because then you don't have the plastic from the tub. That's the only thing I could really think of that would top this. But as of now, this is the best thing I've had, so it's great. So it makes it really easy because it's kind of like a hot tub in a way, because all you have to do is, see this right here, turn that off, and then it stops the circulation. And then the water is going to cool down, and then all you have to do is this. Now it's back up and running, and it's going to recirculate and heat up. So instead of having to dump water in a bathtub and then re-add the water every like 20-30 minutes, now you could just sort of control the temperature quite a bit more. Also, this is actually the last thing I'm going to say. It comes with this adapter too, so if you only want to use this in your backyard because you either don't have a bathtub in your house or you want to bathe outside, you don't need the battery and you don't need the pump, so you could just get the most basic version of the Jookla hot water heater and the blow-up bathtub, and that's all you would need, because just take this adapter right here that it comes with and then just put it right there. Just goes on, and then this screws onto your hose outside, and that would be all there is to it. So you could basically get a bath setup going if you don't have a bathtub in your house for about $400 to $500. So anyway, thanks for watching.